Well, I picked up another CB radio. That's it right here. I got this from Right Channel Radios instead of Jeff Bezos' Amazon. It's a better radio than the little Midland I got. It's I guess a little Midland will work just fine too. But it's got weather. I got to get out there in the open though. But you have, it's got a signal strength on there, the battery strength, and a couple other functions like scan, but it's got 10 weather channels, so that's pretty handy sometimes. So let's get out here in the open. Oh, that's the CB.
Southwest winds around 5 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's raining out right now.
80%.
Yeah.
Tonight,
more like 100%.
Cloudy. Scattered showers after midnight.
So it's got 10.
70s.
And I guess. See.
With scattered showers.
That's the weather channel that works by me. So it's got 10 weather channels.
Southwest wind.
Well, it's got 3 or 4 bars. I'm going to try something. I'm going to plug this in a little Samurai, even when it's under here, with the antenna folded down. I'm going to see if it picks up a little more than 3 or 4 bars. So it's picking up 4 or 5 bars. Hopefully this is our camera's facing the right way here. It's picking up about 4 or 5 bars. Even under this makeshift car garage with the antenna folded down. Now this antenna that came with this little rubber ducky antenna that came with this one, the Cobra, is better than the one that came with well, this is a lower price Midland. I know Midland makes different qualities of stuff too, but I'd imagine that this thing probably pulls in better. See what we got here. I'm not sure, I'm not really 100% sure if it does. The antenna is 90% of it, man. That's really what the hell it is. So. I think this picks up better and it's got better reception just from the radio itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these, one in my Suzuki 4x4 and most of my El Camino. I'm just going to use these things with the whip antennas. And, I can always just unplug them. They'll have a cigarette lighter, and they're small enough. You just lay them on it. You can throw them under the seat or something. Nobody will notice them. You plug into the cigarette lighter. And,
loading conditions for small craft.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Spotter information statement.
That's way the hell up there on the weather.
Not be needed today.
See that? And this antenna is folded down. I mean, I'm under this thing. See? I'm under here. The antenna's folded down, so if we straight up in the air, it would pick up a lot better than that. So I think it's the cheapest way to go. Is just get a couple of handhelds. I prefer probably these versus this one, but this one here is so simple. There's not much to freaking go wrong with it. You pretty much don't need the weather. Could be handy. But what I like about it is you're charging up the batteries while you're in the car, so you can walk out of the car and just walk around. If you need to just use the CB out of the car, maybe 100 yards away or whatever, you can go ahead and do that.
It's partly sunny. The temperature.
It's not 100% clear or nothing, but it's got another bar on it, just with that antenna folded down. So that's pretty good. But what I like is just, I can keep the antenna like in a glove box. Keep this thing, you know, all set to go. And it's small enough to just use. It's not much bigger than just using a mic, you know. But the advantage is, I know they got these kits that you can freaking plug in. They got ones that are sort of like, you know, it's got a battery pack and all this bullshit, and you got another adapter. But this is real simple. I mean, it's a little heavier than a mic, but it's not bad because you can put the speaker anywhere you want. You know, you can put it up to your ear if you need to. Maybe you can turn the volume down and put it up to your ear if you don't want people to hear you or something. And it don't have a PA system, but I really don't need that. I don't think too many people use that anyway.
Sea temperature 87 degrees.
Yeah.
Temperature 85 degrees.
This looks pretty good, man. Pretty happy with this. So, I think that's the cheapest way. I mean, I can get a mobile one that fits in a car. This was like $90, but you know, no sales tax or nothing. And Amazon charges sales tax too. Besides, I was like, you know, what the hell are these other jerks? Bezos, you know, he's a big crook, man. They're striking him right now, man. So, anyway, yeah, this thing, and you know, it's what I look at it is, it's you know, if I say, you know, you got an old you got a cigarette lighter, you're charging it up, right? And you know, you can just plug in the antenna, this little whip antenna, and I don't know, say you need to walk someplace 100 feet away, or maybe even a mile away, you got the radio with you, you know? Say you're going to be walking out in the woods or something, or maybe you got a place you can walk up a hill, and maybe this little antenna, if you walk up this hill, this little antenna is going to give you more reach than a whip antenna. Who knows, right? So, that's, to me, that's the best way to do it, because this thing is not that heavy. It's not. I mean, it's not much. To me, just picking this up and using it like a mic, that's no big deal. It's loud enough. And this one's got more features on it now, so it's got the weather and stuff, and the scan function and all that garbage. So I'm gonna stick with the portable handhelds, not even go with any of the mobiles. If I get a mobile, I'm gonna get one with sideband, and I'm gonna hook it up, use it as a home base. But what I'm probably gonna do instead of doing that is use the Bafong 8. I know it's like 8 something or whatever the hell it is, because you can program that in with the CB and the CB sideband frequencies, and you could set up an antenna with that. I already got the Bafong, and you don't need a license. That's what I like about CB, right? So, to me, it's a good deal. Yeah, of course, I was a little hesitant about fucking putting that starter in yesterday on El Camino. I said, I knew something would be wrong. But anyway, got a new one coming next week. So, little Onyx out here is doing fine. XL3, my kitten's out here. We're just laying up here on the roof. Dixie and Paws. Paws, a little white Paws, and Onyx and Feather. Just fed them twice. Give them their second tray. It's turkey and giblets, some gravy. But, you know, this is, I don't know. I personally just think keep it simple, stupid. This has got a few features in it. What I like about it is, you know, the battery strength indicator and the signal indicator. So that's pretty good. You could tell, you know, rather than just like how it sounds, you can actually have a meter that says, hey, you know, the signal's coming in better. You can't go wrong with the whip antennas. I mean, you're going to get an SWR of about 1 right through all channels, and even folded down, these damn things work pretty good. And this just has the little thing to plug it in, you know, to charge it up. And I use the Panasonic Antelope batteries. One of them's not in here. I got to change that one. I just noticed it. Panasonic Antelope batteries. Oh, that 10 energy is a low self-discharge too, because they got a lot of power. They're like nickel metal hydride, but they don't self-discharge easy. That's one of the things you got to watch for freaking rechargeables. They're great because you keep recharging them, but the problem is, if you let them sit a few months, a lot of them draw down. With these Panasonics, you can let them sit about a year and you'll have about 90% power. It'll still be working good. So, you know, I don't plan to let the thing sit around a year, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have just one of these handheld portable in this tank with a whip antenna on the back. Probably fold it down along the rain gutter here, and the handhelds are going to go in that one too. I'll probably keep the Midland in that one because that one's easier to break into, and that's a cheaper radio. And keep the more expensive one, which is this one, the Cobra, and this guy with the weather. And you know, this thing actually, I'm less afraid of driving the weather too. I mean, I got 4 Cooper snow tires on it, made in USA. It's got posi traction. I know it don't have 4-wheel drive, but it's a heavy beast, and it's pretty stable on the road. I've been taking my time putting this thing together because I don't want to disturb kitties too much. That's really why. It's not a matter of laziness. I didn't really want to disturb old kitties too much. I got them out here a lot of times. They get scared of me, don't want to come out, like Dixie and Paul. It's not this guy. Onyx don't care. But usually they're down here on this rug I cleaned off for them. And I got like a little box goes in there, so they can go in there too. Matter of fact, let me put this like that. So they're pretty well protected. They got a cover on top of them there. So, nothing fancy, right? Little Red Horse Saloon. And, you know, no breezes out here, man. Look at that. See that flag? See that one there? No breezes. But that Cobra, it's a good radio, man. I mean, that's about all you need. And that Beofong, the thing's too damn complicated. I don't really like it, but I'm going to probably set it up like a CV station, CV radio with sideband, and use it as a home station. And I'll just use a 102-inch whip and make a ground plane for it. And it'll be great home station radio that'll probably reach out there pretty far because it actually puts out 8 watts with a 102-inch antenna. Sideband. That damn thing that'll get out there, and this way I don't need to get any licenses or anything like that. That's the beauty of CB. A lot of people are using it, believe it or not. A lot of people.